This is a story that began 100 years ago on August 24th, 1917. Gaetano Gagliano was born and grew up in Cattolica Eraclea, a small, poor farming town in southern Italy. When Gaetano was 11 years old, he had the life-changing experience of studying communications with Father James Alberione of the Society of St. Paul at a seminary in northern Italy. Those 3 years made a huge impression on him and marked his destiny. After serving in World War II, Gaetano returned home to marry Giuseppina. Together, they would have 10 children. When they were expecting their 5th child, the Gaglianos sold all their possessions in order to pursue a better life in Canada. Over the course of 2 years working long, hard days laying track for CP Rail, Gaetano and his family moved from a rented apartment to a small home in Toronto. Two years after emigrating from Italy, Gaetano started a printing business in the basement of that first home. He bought a small letterpress and began printing wedding invitations, business cards, and letterhead while he continued to work 12 hours a day for CP Rail. He named his business St. Joseph Printing after Canada's patron saint and the patron saint of workers. Through hard work and determination, over the first 2 decades, Gaetano grew the company from a one-person, part-time print operation into a mid-sized offset print organization. Over the next decade, the Gaglianos expanded St. Joseph by acquiring a photo studio, 2 magazine publishers, and the Queen's printer. Through strategic acquisitions and organic growth, the family continued to evolve the business into what is today a national communications leader with 1,000 associates. In his 86th year, Gaetano felt called to do more. That his life work was not yet done. He wanted to use media to tell stories of hope, goodness, of inspiration and holiness. And so, after World Youth Day Toronto in 2002, Gaetano founded Salt and Light Television, Canada's Catholic television network. Salt and Light is now available to more than 2.5 million viewers across Canada and many more millions around the world. Recognizing his achievements and dedication to others, Gaetano was named a Knight of the Order of St. Sylvester in 1992 and, in 1998, a member of the Order of Canada. He has received honorary doctorates from 2 Canadian universities and was given the title of Commendatore, one of Italy's highest honorary rankings. Gaetano and Giuseppina's legacy is much more than the lessons their 70-year marriage left their children and over 50 grand and great-grandchildren. Through his life and witness, Gaetano Gagliano taught us important lessons about faith, family, business, honesty, generosity, and philanthropy. He succeeded in achieving a balance that made his life and business fruitful because he learned early on the importance of serving others and giving back to society. He stuck to his values and principles, even when it wasn't convenient to do so. His secret was quite simple: responsibility to the community, decency, respect, integrity, and a lived faith in God and in humanity. 100 years after his birth, we are grateful to Gaetano, who taught us that it is possible, no matter what, to embark on a new journey and realize a dream.
Thank you very much for your attention, and God bless.